331 Storm Tracker meteorologist Carson Meredith with 31 Triple Dollar.
Well, Carson, we have been having some wild weather to our west, I believe.
Yep.
But right now, I believe there's a disturbance that's coming up in the tropics.
But the start of that time.
It is. Literally today, June 1st, is the start of hurricane season. And right on cue, we got a system to watch in the Gulf. Here we go. That's the latest information from the National Hurricane Center. Want to be clear, this is not a named tropical cyclone yet at all. But that big orange X is centered on a little bit of a low pressure that's just hanging out along the Gulf Coast, and there's a 50-50 shot over the next couple of days that this system, look close, you can see all that rain right off the Florida Panhandle. It's a 50-50 shot that all of that could turn into a tropical cyclone. Now, I'm not expecting a major hurricane out of this at all, don't get me wrong, but if you have any plans in Florida over the next 3 to 7 days, keep an eye on this system. Could bring a lot of rain to the Sunshine State, especially by this weekend, perhaps into early next week. And now that the hurricane season is underway, here's a look at all the names that you'll likely be hearing about over the next few months. Arlene is the first name on the list this year, and that hurricane season is about 5 or 6 months long, lasts all the way towards Thanksgiving. Just getting started. Back here in North Alabama, it's nice and quiet. That's the view of the shoals on the Skycam network. We'll call it a mix of sun and clouds, shaping up to be a nice midday and a fairly nice afternoon. Temperatures in the lower 80s last check in the shoals. I do expect us, though, to be climbing into that mid 80s range by the time we get that next update here in a few minutes. Your forecast high is 87. Very seasonable for this time of year. Warm, yes, and you'll notice the humidity as you're out and about today, but it's not that soupy air you can wear. It's manageable if you're going to be outside today, but keep an eye to the skies. We will be tracking a few downpours developing as the afternoon goes on. Chores outdoors for the next few days, tomorrow in particular, is a carbon copy of today. Warm, not too terribly humid, but a few downpours will develop again Friday afternoon. Now, by this weekend, some slightly less humid air moves in, but it's less humid enough, if you will, for us to completely dry things out. Your weekend looks pretty dry, but it also looks very hot. Let's go through future radar for the next couple of days. This is 5 o'clock this evening. You see most of North Alabama is dry, but a few of those small little downpours will pop up. If you see rain today, it's only going to rain for 10 to 15 minutes, and then either that downpour will fizzle out or move away. All the downpours that we are tracking this afternoon will be gone by sunset. It's quiet overnight tonight, quiet for your Friday morning commute, and tomorrow afternoon, you know the drill. We'll do it all over again. More of those downpours, especially west of I-65 on Friday afternoon. And it will be a little warmer tomorrow. Again, manageable, but those highs will be back near 90 degrees. June Jam, of course, is back. We talked about it all morning, Saturday in Fort Payne. Looking pretty good. Staying dry, a good bit of sunshine. Highs in the upper 80s to near 90 in DeKalb County on Saturday. But outside of Sand Mountain, it's going to be the hottest weather we've seen so far this year. Not just Saturday, but Sunday too. Those highs could get up to 93 degrees. Still not all that humid this weekend, but those kind of regular air temperatures are still enough to cause some heat illness. So keep that in mind if you're going to be outside, heading out to June Jam or any other festivities or any other plans you might have outside this weekend. Got to stay cool, got to stay hydrated. The rest of the 10-day forecast, pretty quiet. We got the chance for a couple of showers on Tuesday. Otherwise, we'll keep those highs near 90.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. I like it. All right. Thank you, Carson.
We'll be right back.